Okay, so Bill, we were talking before about if we were trying to start a recovery community centre in my city of Liverpool, what would be the lessons from the US about the best ways of going about that?
Yeah, I think the first lesson we had was the primacy of leadership of people in recovery in that process. I don't think a recovery community center can be imposed by by outside forces. I think it really has to come from the heart of the recovery community. And I think it has to come from a sense that there are things, resources, services, supports people need to initiate and sustain recovery that don't currently exist in our community. And out of that sense of need is beginning to bring recovering people and their families and professional allies together. Emphasis with people in recovery being in that leadership role to begin to talk about how can we begin to mobilize the community to create these resources. So it really is a process of kind of community building, bringing the community, multiple communities of recovery. The traditional 12-step communities that we have in this country, the secular frameworks of recovery like Smart Recovery, other indigenous recovery support groups in various communities, faith-based recovery support, bringing these multiple groups together in sort of common and sort of say, with not a focus on what their differences are, but a focus on what they share in common and what the needs are in common across those pathways of recovery. And out of that, you generate a kind of assessment of the community resources and what's lacking. And then people begin to agitate, they begin to advocate. In some cases, they begin to pull checkbooks out and personally contribute to creating some of these sources as opposed to simply relying on the government to provide what's needed.